Welcome to WorkSafe Texas, a place where people care about stopping workplace accidents. Ready to be part of a safer community? Learn more at WorksafeTexas.com.
Well, the last time we checked in with Andre Angel, he's the founder of TangoTab, the app that you have on your phone that gets you discounts at restaurants all around town. They were feeding the homeless, and they had fed, I don't know, close to 250,000 people. I figured it's probably time to check back up and see what the count is and what's new. Andre Angel joins us right now. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
So, again, the unique thing is if I use your app, I get half off a second meal or 20% off a ticket or whatever at a lot of different restaurants. But at the same time, I feed somebody who otherwise wouldn't have eaten. What's the number like right now?
We're close to 600,000 people fed. Actually, we will hit over 600 this month.
That's outstanding. So is this growing acceptance of your app? Or you broadening out in a lot of different cities now?
We're actually in 9 cities, but there are a lot more people using the app. We're starting to get a lot more recognition in the media, and people are sharing it between each other. We're also getting a lot more restaurants to join us, which is what makes this system work.
Yeah, because there are a lot of couponing schemes that are out there, and a lot of things that have been tried online. And actually, I've seen other apps, but yours seems to have a little more staying power. You seem to have a fairly high caliber of restaurant too.
Yeah, so the idea behind TangoTab is the anti-coupon, right? So there are a lot of couponing businesses, and what TangoTab does is it allows the restaurant to market to their consumers and bring them in only when they need them. So effectively, the restaurant controls the time, the type of offer, the quantity of the offers available, and it throws it out there on the app. And effectively, as a consumer, you're looking for what's available right now. So you're taking an offer that a restaurant is giving, and typically higher-end restaurants want to invite you in when they need you, and they don't like discounting and couponing and reducing the value of that restaurant.
That makes more sense because on the one hand, I always hate to get a twofer from a restaurant that I like in the mail because I look at it and I say, oh my gosh, they're going under. They're desperate.
The beautiful thing behind this, David, is that the people that are using the app, they're not only looking for the discount. Really, some of them will go without the discount just because they know that when they go to that restaurant that day, somebody in need, or even more than one person in need, will get fed.
So who's using it? You must know your audience pretty well, the demographics.
Absolutely, we know the audience very well, and we're seeing a major shift in the market. So we're seeing millennials growing in spending power. We're seeing.
Now remind me how old is a millennial right now?
A millennial today is 34 and under.
Okay,
so think about all these people between 18 who are students in universities or colleges that are spending more time or more money dining out in restaurants or buying ready-made food in restaurants, and that phenomenon is growing at such an incredible pace. So our major demographics that are using the app are typically millennials and mothers. Mothers impact quite a bit the choice of what restaurants, where we're eating tonight, and they're very, very impacted by the whole cause scenario.
Are you a determining factor in where people go? I mean, people in this area, you're going to go out to eat. I mean, they eat out, I think, more than anybody else in the country. But then there's always the question is, where do I go?
Right. So I hope we are. We have 1,600 participating restaurants and growing continuously every day. We're launching parts of a city almost daily. And with 1,600 restaurants participating, you definitely have a lot of offers, and people are checking the app before they go out.
So, but again, and you got to check it because, I don't know, Cantina Laredo wants to give me a free entree if I'm there before 5 o'clock in the evening, but they don't want me to eat for free at 7 o'clock when everybody else is. It's that sort of thing, right?
That's one of the scenarios, but a lot of restaurants, no matter how good they are, will have some slow times or slow days. Cantina Laredo, let's say at a certain location, may have a slow lunch because they're not in a business area, or they may have a slow dinner because they're actually in a business area of town. So they will offer, by the location that they're at, a specific offer to attract you to come in that evening. or that launch.
Okay, so what cities are you in? What areas are you in now?
We're in 9 cities. So we're in Dallas, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Diego, Austin, Oklahoma City, New York, and a couple of cities around New York. So we're in Hoboken, New Jersey, and we're in White Plains, New York. So we're growing, and hopefully we have deployed a strategy now that will get us to a national presence sometime next year.
There aren't, I wouldn't think, tremendous barriers to entry in doing what you are doing, but I mean, it's an enormous software program. There's an awful lot of marketing that's involved in it.
I think from a technical perspective, there aren't many barriers. So this is from, having built so many companies, this is probably the least technologically savvy company that we've built. But the execution on this model is what takes a lot of effort and a lot of knowledge.
And evidently you're doing it well. So what's your count now? How many have you fed? 600,000?
We're I think on the website we're at 580,000 and change, but in reality we're over 600,000, and we'll announce it towards the end of the month.
Andre Angels, the founder, CEO of TangoTab. It's always good to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, David. Thanks for being here.
I'm David Johnson. News Radio 1080 KRLD.